very pleased tonight to have some very exciting recognitions. And with that being said, I'd first like to call on James Payne, a student from Kecoughtan High School. As James comes forward, I wanted to tell you just a little bit about an organization called Virginia Boys State. If you go to their website, it lets you know that it is among the most respected educational programs of government instruction for high school students in the nation. At Boys State, Virginia, participants are exposed to the rights and privileges, the duties, and the responsibilities of the franchise citizen. So their training includes everything from dealing with city, county, and state governments operated all by students. So naturally, with it being a state, they've got to have officers. So you know that with these officers, they've got an attorney general. The attorney general happens to be somebody from Leesburg, Virginia. The second highest office holder would be the lieutenant governor of Boys State. That's a student from Chesapeake. But when it comes to the governor of the 2012 Virginia Boys State, he is standing on stage. Let's have a round of applause for James Payne. Now, he's standing here with this nice suit on, but let me tell you, that smile is unmistakable. So if you're looking at him and you say, I know that guy, he's the Kecoughtan Warrior. So he's the official mascot. Yes. And when we got the email from the Latin teacher at Kecoughtan, Dr. Lisa Ogden, I don't know if she's here. Where, Doctor, please stand. You are such an advocate for your children. Thank you so much. She was so excited about him being the governor, but she also put in her email, I think it is important to note that the driving force behind James becoming a delegate was our assistant principal, Kevin Davis. Kevin, would you please stand and be recognized as well, Mr. Davis? Thank you so much. And Mr. Kilgore has a presentation.
James, it's my honor to present you with this certificate. I have to say, I know that when they go to Boys State, you get off the bus and you have to basically start campaigning immediately. Also, I have to say, this is probably, I've seen him at the football games and basketball games. This is the longest I've seen him stand still ever. So I'm sure he wasn't standing still when he campaigned for governor, and that's part of the reason that he got it. So it is my honor to present you with this certificate of achievement. The Hampton City School Board congratulates James Payne, Kecoughtan High School, elected governor of 2012 Virginia Boys State at the 70th session held in Lynchburg, Virginia. It is signed by our chairman, Martha Mugler, and our superintendent, Dr. Linda Shiflett. Congratulations.
Whew. I'm shaking up here, I'm shaking. But I'd like to thank the school board, and I'd like to recognize my family back there. They're very supportive. That's them back there. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, there's been so many times where I've looked at my dad, I've looked at my mom, I've just been like, how can you become so great? I look up to them so much, and it's tough. You know, this is a small step to be like my dad, and that's just what I want to become. So, I thank these, I thank my family for being here, because it means a lot. And Dr. Alwinger, she really helped me get in, along with the two principals sitting over here, Mr. Haynes and Mr. Davis. They helped out a lot. Mr. Davis never stopped believing in me. And then that's one thing that I really learned at Boys State. I told a lot of my Kecoughtan friends, yeah, I'm going to go to Boys State and I'll be the governor when I leave. And they were all like, oh, okay. Hey, good job. You can do it, man. I'm telling you. And I'm over here like, all right, y'all watch. But these people, my family, never stopped believing in me. And that's one thing that's what makes this city great, is because the adults here believe in the youth in this city. That's why I love being a part of Hampton. So again, I thank you all. I thank you all because you've all been a support system for me winning the governor election at Boise State. So thank you.
Oh, I was going to ask the parents to stand. Everybody's standing. That's great. That's wonderful. Shining example of some of the stars, Ms. Mugler, that we have in Hampton City Schools. Mr. Raymond Haynes, principal, please stand up and get your kudos for having such a wonderful student here tonight. We appreciate